My husband kept telling me I was overreacting until someone else finally saw it happen. My husband Aaron and I had been married for 4 years, and for a long time, I genuinely believed we had a good relationship. Not perfect, but stable. Then slowly, I started doubting myself more and more. At first, it was tiny things. I'd remember a conversation one way, and Aaron would insist it happened differently. Not aggressively, just calmly, confidently, like I was genuinely confused. So eventually, I started apologizing automatically, even when I wasn't sure I had done anything wrong. Then it became more frequent. If he said something rude and I got upset, I was too emotional. If I questioned something that didn't make sense, I was paranoid. Every disagreement somehow ended with me feeling guilty for reacting instead of him feeling responsible for what he actually said. And honestly, after a while, it wears you down. Because when someone constantly acts like your feelings are irrational, you start monitoring yourself constantly, second-guessing everything. Then one evening, we had friends over for dinner. Nothing dramatic. Just wine, food, normal conversation. At one point, someone mentioned a trip we had supposedly taken the previous summer, and I laughed and said, "We never actually went, remember? The flights got canceled." Immediately, Aaron looked at me and said, "What are you talking about? We absolutely went." I remember freezing. Because no, we didn't. I knew we didn't. But he said it so casually, so confidently, that for one horrifying second, I actually questioned my own memory again. Then one of our friends slowly said, "No, she's right. You guys definitely canceled it." Silence. Tiny silence. But I felt it immediately. And for the first time ever, I watched Aaron's expression change. Just slightly. Like he hadn't expected someone else to correct him. Then he laughed awkwardly and said, "Oh right, I mixed it up. Mixed it up." Just like that. Conversation moved on. Everyone forgot about it within seconds. But I didn't. Because suddenly something inside me clicked into place. It wasn't that I was constantly confused. It was that Aaron was used to nobody else being there when these conversations happened. Used to controlling the version of reality I accepted. And honestly, that realization terrified me. Not because of one trick conversation, but because I started replaying years of moments differently afterward. Every time he called me dramatic. Every time he acted like my reactions were irrational. Every time I ended up apologizing while feeling smaller and smaller. A week later, during another argument, he looked at me and said, "You always twist reality." And for the first time, I didn't believe him.